What's going on, boys and girls? I'm going to do two videos today. I'm going to start out with this one. I'm going to do the other one later because I got some things to do. The first one is going to be titled Homelessness and the Criminal Justice System. And why am I tying these two together? Okay, because once you're in that system, it's almost impossible to get out. Once you're in the system of homelessness and once you're in the system of the criminal justice system, whether you're guilty or innocent or it doesn't matter, you get sucked into that system, it's almost impossible to get out. That's why you need to pay attention. You know, I've made videos on what to do if you're ever arrested falsely for whatever reason. Okay, you better have your butt covered from top to bottom for your own defense, because once they throw you in jail, that's the key, ladies and gentlemen. Once they throw you in jail, once they convict you, and you're sitting behind bars, then it's about a million times harder to ever get out of that system, because once they get you in that system, you're stuck. Okay, you're gonna have a record. It's gonna be on your record, whether you're a felon. Whether you're innocent or guilty, you're going to have that on your record. You're not going to be able to get out of it. It's going to affect you the rest of your life, and you may end up homeless because of it. Okay, that's why I want to tie these two in together. Let's start out with the criminal justice system. Okay, I want to give you guys one example, and once you realize how evil this world really is, okay, you should be running towards God. Okay, because this world really is evil. I don't care what all of you think. All it takes is for 1 second for somebody you love, somebody you know, even yourself, to get sucked into this big black vacuum of this satanic world that Satan runs. And it's over, man. It's over. It can happen that soon because the system is so corrupt. And again, let me start out with me, and I want to just go on with it. It's going to take about 3 minutes. I was thrown in jail a couple years ago falsely. Some demon, actually more than one demon, attacked me. You guys should know, all you Christians out there, that if you're following God, you will be attacked by demons. Okay? Understand that. You're going to be attacked. There are demons out there. There is a spiritual realm out there, and these demons are going to manifest themselves in people, even your own family, and they will attack. Their job is to attack you, man. They are there to bring you down, to get you out of the way. Okay? They don't want you preaching. They don't want you teaching. They don't want you around, man. They would rather have you behind bars, like, the disciples. The end of their game was behind bars. They did their job, and in the end, behind bars they went. Maybe they preached in there. But anyway, guys, let's go on. In my particular case, again, I'm going to bring this back up because I want to show you guys how evil this system is. I was arrested falsely. I had a SWAT team come get me at work and surround the building for something I did not do. Okay, so then I had to hire a lawyer. They put me on a $250,000 bond. I bailed out with $25,000. If I did not have that $25,000, I would be sitting in prison right now because I would have had no defense. Okay, and then I had to hire a federal lawyer. A vampire. They're all vampires. And that costed how much? Okay, so anyway, I went through I had to go through 2 years of, my parole officer told me that if I get a ticket, if I get pulled over by a cop, if I have any kind of contact with the police whatsoever, I'm going back to jail. Okay, so that's another $25,000 to get out if I need to, defend myself. So luckily I went 2 years without having any contact with the police. Otherwise, and again, I'm innocent, but they put you on this leash because they want to get you in the system. Because they know once they get you in the system and they can drag you down. Okay, this is how they make their money, guys. Judges, lawyers, the jail cells got to be filled in order for them to keep their jobs. All these cops, all these prison guards, there's billions of dollars wrapped up in this system. From prisons to this to that. It's a lot of money, guys. It's a money-making machine, believe it or not. And they will take down anybody they can. You are nothing but a tuna. Okay, you got tunas and you got dolphins. Anything that comes in the net doesn't matter. They're going to chop you up and put you in a can and put you on the shelf. Okay, and that's exactly how it works. So anyway, once I was found innocent, because I was innocent, I didn't even go to trial when I was supposed to go to trial. I didn't even go to trial because once I proved that these demons that were attacking me were nothing but a bunch of liars, they dropped the case. Okay, but now guess what? Even though I'm proved innocent, they arrested me falsely. I should have been able to sue the city and the cops, okay, for what they did to me. I almost lost my job on top of that, guys, because, they weren't going to let me out of jail, so I would have lost my job, my family, my house, my life, everything gone. Now you're in the system, buddy. You're done. Your life is over. I don't think you guys realize just how close I came to that. Spending the rest of my life in jail. They were trying to get me with 2 Class X felonies for something I didn't do. Life in prison. That's how scary it is. You get state's attorney. I mean, these people are nuts, man. These are psychopathic demons that are out to get you, okay, and get you in their system, in their web. They're nothing but a bunch of venomous snakes and spiders. Okay? So anyway, guys, after... I had to go take piss tests every other day. I had to call every day, and if I miss a piss test, then I'm going back into jail. So that's another way they try to trap you. Okay, you're innocent. You're not even proven guilty, but yet you got to go through all these loops and hurdles. And if you trip, if you trip one time, okay, this is how they put up these little trip wires. You're going back to jail because they know if they get you in jail, okay, then you're most likely going to end up in prison because you can't defend yourself. Okay? That's how it works, guys. This is how evil it really is. So anyway, after all was said and done, I had to go through all that shit for 2 years. What they charged me with was still on my record, believe it or not. So here I am innocent. I never did what they said I did, but yet it's still on my record. So now if I go to an employer to get a job, guess what? They're going to look it up, and guess what? I'm a convicted felon. So now I had to go get another lawyer and pay her a couple $1,000s to get this expunged off my record. Something that should not have even been on my record. I had to get it taken away and removed so nobody would see it. Okay, this is how beautiful the system is. Once again, it's another way to keep you in the system and make your life a living hell. So anyway, this lawyer tried to screw me. I had a court date that I was supposed to be at to get this thing expunged from my record, and I called her multiple times to find out when this court date was, and she would never call me back. I literally had to call another lawyer that I didn't even know and have her look into the system to find out when my court date was. Okay, so now had I missed that court date, I would have, who knows, I would have been back in jail. Okay, on top of that. It's horrific. It really is. Okay, there's another part that still is on my record that I didn't need to get expunged, and I let it go. I'm not even going to get into that right now. It's total BS. But anyway, man, the system is evil and satanic from top to bottom. Now I'm going to get into homelessness because it is the same thing. Once again, guys, if you're in the system, now you're a felon, so you can't get a job. You go to get a job, they don't want nothing to do with you. So now most likely you're going to be homeless. So now you're in that system. Now you have all these idiots out here. Now don't get me wrong, there are some homeless people that are drunks and they're on drugs. And, they push their own life that way. But there's other people that have just, been in situations like me or something else, or they grew up very poor, their parents were poor, and they were pushed into the homelessness system. Okay, and it's almost impossible to get out. And I'm going to put a video down below. I want you guys to watch it. So once you're homeless, now you're in another system altogether. Okay, in order to get a job, you got to look at least halfway clean. You got to have a car. You got to have insurance. It'd be nice to have your own address and, be able to, whatever. Because, now but you have no money. So you can't buy a car. You can't get to work unless you take a bus. But you got to have a place to sleep. You got to have a place to live. So you could go into homelessness really quick, and then once you get down into that, it's almost impossible to get out. So anyway, that's another type of system that I'm trying to point out. You got the criminal justice system, you have the homelessness system, And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where society, this evil satanic world, does very little to help these people. This is where Christians should come in. Okay, go find a homeless person. If they're on, whatever, man, start talking to them. Try to help them out. God is looking down on you. God is watching you. Are you trying to help this person? Wouldn't it be amazing if you found a homeless person and you actually helped that person to get a job and to get his life, just take him back and forth to work or help him get a car or whatever. Let him use your car, whatever you got to do. And as long as he's not on drugs and dope and drinking, and you help that person get back up and get his life back on track, wouldn't that be amazing? All you would have to do is get him a job, help him get a job, help him get cleaned up, get a haircut, get washed up, get him some new clothes, and help that person. So all you Christians out there that are feeding your money to Joel Osteen, and all these other prosperity preachers that are, flying around on jet planes and yachts, this is what you should be doing with your money. This is what God is looking at. In all seriousness. Watch this video below. Okay? This is a homeless guy, and I want you guys to watch it. And I want to show you, what these people are dealing with, man. They're sleeping on the streets, man. They're hurting. They have no money. They have nothing. Nobody's there to give them a place to sleep or nothing, man. But just think how easy it would be for you, a Christian, someone who believes in God, to just help these people out, man. Get them up off their feet. And there you go. There you have it. Quit giving your money to all these prosperity preachers. And boom, do it that way. All right, man, I'm going to do my other video later. In the meantime, I got things to do, so peace out. Take care. God bless. Watch that video below, guys. Peace.